Greetings, comrades. Hope this finds you well. Quick shout out to INN, the Indian News Network, which I'm stoked to be a part of. So I saw that Joseph Robinette Biden, signed a bill that will ban all exports coming out of the Xinjiang region in China over concerns over forced labor. And again, they're using the rhetoric that China is committing genocide against the Uyghur Muslim population there without any type of evidence to substantiate such a huge claim with huge ramifications, right? And again, I still haven't seen any credible evidence that they're using forced labor in this region. And again, if Biden, if the Senate, if the Congress, because again, it was both Democrats and Republicans who supported this legislation, to my understanding, if they're really concerned about forced labor, look at the almost 900,000, a million people who are forced into labor in the prison system in the United States. Again, slavery was never outlawed in the United States. The 13th Amendment, got rid of slavery unless you're, incarcerated. And again, China is not the world's largest carceral state. It's the United States. So again, this wasn't really about concern for, the Uyghur Muslims or for concerns over, alleged forced labor, that they're being forced to engage with it. It's all a political thing, just another escalation in the new Cold War on China. Because again, if the powers that be, Biden, Democrats, Republicans in power, are actually concerned with forced labor, maybe they would be looking within the imperial colony here in the United States, right? And all the companies here in the US that benefit from prison labor, forced prison labor, right? You don't really have a fucking choice. McDonald's, JCPenney's, I think it was Verizon, Starbucks, American Airlines, Victoria's Secret, Fidelity Investments. There's quite a long list of companies that benefit from using, slave labor from the prison system here in the United States, and they actually get tax breaks for it, and they benefit from, this slave labor. So again, this is all a political ploy, just another escalation in the new Cold War on China, right? And again, this will only hurt the people in Xinjiang, the people working in agriculture, whether it's in cotton or tomatoes, or where these different things for solar energy and solar panels are manufactured. That's only going to hurt those people. This isn't going to help them at all, right? Just like U.S. sanctions, right? They aren't designed. They say they're to promote democracy and human rights, but they're a form of economic warfare. Just like Biden signing this bill into law that's going to ban supposed forced labor products from Xinjiang, which again, if you actually have any evidence of this happening, any credible source that's not, fucking right-wing lunatics, these Christian fanatics like Adrian Zenz or the ASPI, right, the Australian Strategic Policy Institute, which is funded by the military-industrial complex, to support these claims of genocide, which again, the Biden administration is parodying that, as did, Trump. Leave them down below. But again, if you actually believe this has anything to do with, the U.S. empire caring about, the people in Xinjiang, I have a nice piece of swampland I would love to sell you, because again, this has everything to do with trying to take China down a notch, because the U.S. empire does not want to have a strong government, a strong nation, a strong economy like China that's not able, that the U.S. isn't able to dictate terms to them, and they're able to kind of chart their own course and do what's best for the people there, right? And the U.S. empire can't stand that. So not super surprising that Biden did this, right? But again, it's just another escalation on the new Cold War in China, which is, problematic for a lot of reasons, very good for the, military industrial complex, bad for everybody else. We need to be working in, cooperation and building partnerships with different countries, including China, to tackle these, huge, multinational worldwide issues like climate change, just for one example. And, having these provocative bills signed into law obviously isn't going to help that at all. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. All part of it, people. Peace. Much love. Quick shout out to the 2 Uber comrades supporting my channel, my partner, and Indie Left News.